So I know that there are a lot of PC flippers who watch this channel. I also know that there is a lot of people who started flipping PCs because of this channel. And I got curious, so I created a poll the other day to see how many of those PC flippers are experiencing a slowdown right now. And out of 127 votes on this channel, 91% of you said that you are also experiencing a slowdown, which has me worried. I mean, is PC flipping dead? Now that poll is pretty severe, but I did want to get a little bit of extra information, so I created a poll on my Discord asking the exact same question, because I know that in my Discord I have quite a few people who flip PCs there as well, and out of 30 votes, 28 of them said that they are still experiencing a slowdown, with only 2 people saying that they are not experiencing a slowdown. So, I mean, it backs it up. So for the sake of the video, if you don't know who I am, my name is Ryan, and this is the PC Rehab. And for the past 3 years on this channel, we have been building and selling gaming PCs to save them up for profit. We've been very successful in doing so. So successful, in fact, that I have created a series based around PC flipping, and I've also created a lot of how-to guides to help similar-minded people get into PC flipping so that they can make a little bit more money for themselves, or so that they can save up enough money to build the gaming PC of their dreams. And because I have created those how-to guides getting people into PC flipping, I feel like it's important that I make this video now, because getting into PC flipping right now is kind of a tough thing. I mean, it's not looking good out there right now. I also wanted to make this video to kind of put some people's minds at ease. I know that if you're an individual trying to sell PCs and you're having a difficult time, if you're not moving product, it can get extremely frustrating. And I didn't want you guys to think that, you know, there was something wrong with your system, or there was something wrong with your price, or you weren't doing something. Trust me, I've tried every trick in the book to move my product. There's really nothing you can do except be patient. Now, if you are having luck selling your items, well then, good on you, King, man. Keep selling, keep making that money. Now, I am no economist. I'm a PC builder, PC flipper, and a goofball on camera, but even I can see that there are quite a few reasons as to why it might be a lot more difficult to move product right now. For starters, the cost of everything seems to just be continuously rising, and wages are not really following suit, so it's causing people to kind of bleed funds over time. And when that happens, people, you know, when money gets tight, people start looking at their finances and they try to figure out ways to trim the fat. And in trimming the fat, you kind of get rid of luxury item purchases. And a gaming PC is 1000% a luxury item. If you think that I'm kidding, I'm not. Look how expensive they've gotten. It's just ridiculous how, whatever, I'm getting way off topic here. People are trying to figure out ways to not spend so much. I'm doing the exact same thing with my family. We've cut off a couple streaming services. We've limited ourselves to how often we can go out to eat. We just want to make sure that me and my family are safe. So I can only assume that every single other person out there is doing the exact same thing. You gotta remember, the channel you're watching right now is not some huge channel. I don't make a ton of money on this. I am an everyday person working my side hustle, because that's what this is. That's my subtle way of asking you to subscribe, please. Now, not every buyer is gone. There are still people out there willing to spend money on gaming PCs, but because of the amount of people who are not spending money, that is leading to an influx of supply. I can go on Facebook Marketplace right now and find build after build after build that is 100% designed to make money. You can tell when a PC is a flip PC and someone's trying to sell it for a profit, and I can see them everywhere. So the supply is huge, which just makes it so that you need to either have the best deal available or the absolute best looking gaming PC to capitalize on the person who is out there trying to buy something. Now, this actually isn't something new. For the past 2 years or so, I have seen the speed at which I can sell a computer slowly start to decline. I can remember when I started the PC Build-Up Challenge Season 1, I was able to move computers like every week. There was a computer sale every single week at minimum. And there was sometimes I would list a computer and within hours it would have already sold. So people who watched the Build Up Challenge Season 1 probably remember that. And when I started Season 1.2, which was to build me a computer, because I wanted a special fancy rig, when that season started, I noticed a small slowdown, but in Season 2, is when it really started to slow down pretty dramatically. And 19 episodes in, we are now at a point where I have 3 computers listed right now, and nobody is messaging about them. I can't even get the, hey, is this still available text, and then they ghost me afterwards. Another indication that people want to purchase but they're not purchasing are the amount of listing saves that I have been able to get. I'll usually get like 3 or 4 saves on a listing before it sells, but I mean, that's usually it. That stays pretty low. But I currently have 3 computers listed on Facebook Marketplace, and my first one has 13 saves, the second has 26 saves, and the third has 15. So people like the builds, they want to buy the builds, but they're not buying the builds, probably because they don't have any money, or they're scared to spend it. It could also be that my builds aren't cheap, but I don't like building cheap computers. Now, luckily, I don't think that it's all doom and gloom. I think that obviously we have a little bit more cautious spending going on, but right now it's like mid-October, and September, October are usually pretty slow months when it comes to spending because we do have the holidays coming up soon. And the holidays, if you are in the PC flipping game and you've ever sold stuff during the holidays, that is your bread and butter. You will sell product during the holidays because parents are buying systems for their kids, or they're treating themselves to a brand new gaming PC. So I think that what we're doing right now is, yes, it's bad, but it's worse because of the lack of money that people have, but people are also trying to save up money so that they can go crazy for the holidays like people always do for the holidays. I mean, let's pray that that is it. We gotta remember, I'm in uncharted waters here too. I wasn't selling computers back in the housing market crash of 2008, so I don't have like anything to go off of. All I have are trends and, you know, experiences that I've had in the past. And because I have helped a lot of you guys start flipping PCs, I figured I'd maybe try to help ease your mind a little bit when it comes to selling PCs. I don't think that PC flipping is dead. I think we are just in a period of time right now where people are scared to spend money, but we're approaching an environment where people will spend money. The holidays always brings in people who get, you know, Christmas bonuses, that type of thing, and they want to buy stuff for their family or for themselves. And then you also got to remember, after the holidays, it's a little slow as well. You're going to get into that January, February time, and it's going to die down, but then they get those tax returns, and they love spending those tax returns too. Now, when I posted my polls, some people also added in comments, and I completely agree with one of them. It says, for me, I have noticed it gets slower as the computers get more expensive. Now, that statement has never been untrue, regardless of the economic climate. The better the deal on something, the faster it's always gonna move. But I think that that really is spot on for the situation that we're in right now. With people having low funds to spend, I think that from now on, at least for a little while, at least heading into the holidays, I'm gonna focus on more $350 to $500 builds, because it's easier for somebody to justify spending $300 to $500 than it is to spend like $1,200 on a gaming PC when we don't really have much money, or you're scared to spend your money. So is PC flipping dead? No, I don't think PC flipping is dead. Gaming is not going anywhere. And as long as they're making new games, there's always going to be a demand to have a high power gaming system to take full advantage of those games. It's just what's going to happen. You're not going to stop that from being the case. But I do feel like right now is a good time to just be patient with your builds. I feel like they will sell. Just give it a little time. Don't drop your price too much. Don't lose too much money on your builds. Just hold on and let's see what happens during the holiday season. I mean, if the holidays don't fix our problems, then, I mean, maybe then it's time to really throw in the towel on PC flipping. But I really doubt that that is the case. I feel like maybe we just need to adjust our strategy. Maybe have one more high powered build and then the rest of them being more budget oriented, at least until, you know, everyone gets more money. Now, obviously, I'm not telling you what to do. You can make up your own mind on what you want to sell or what you want to build. I'm just telling you what I'm going to be doing moving forward to try to make sure that I'm still bringing in a little bit more money into the challenge until I can get back to selling $1,000 rigs every single week. I'm gonna be cautious, because you should be cautious, or at least I think you should be cautious, and all the signs point to, yeah, you should probably be cautious. Now, if you think you need a little bit more advice, or you haven't seen my how-to guide on how to flip gaming PCs for profit, please go ahead and check it out. I will put it right here. It has a bunch of tips and tricks. Maybe you could try utilizing some of them to capture those sales, because the last thing that I want is for you to not be making money, and I definitely don't want it to be because I got you into gaming PC flipping and now you're not making any money. I feel terrible. Now, if you'll excuse me, my doorbell just rang with a whole bunch of PC parts because I still have a job to do. I still need to make content for you guys. So I do have a whole bunch of computer stuff that I need to start working on right now. So I'll see you in that video.